Whoops, I did it again. So hey. Turns out sometimes really wealthy people can't comprehend the struggles of your everyday common folk. So yeah, there's a ghostly apparition over here under this tree.
Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me? Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted? Why? Tell me why! Well, no more. I will be second best no longer. You will outdo me no longer, Hendrik.
See, all this stuff
time,
happened
it is I
in the
who
erased
have chosen,
timeline.
and you who will fade into obscurity.
But the tree remembers it.
Huh? So,
Erica does look a little funny with an eye patch.
At the end there, that looked like the throne room in Heliodor. The place was a ruin. And that man Hendrik was doing battle with. Could it have been Jasper?
I cannot say for certain. Yet I have seen that scene before. Somewhere.
I'm assuming that this is Jasper.
This shadow. Could it have something to do with the visions we just witnessed? Come.
Oops. I cut him off a little too soon. I saw you. Where's it going? That black shadowy thing everyone's been talking about? Well, it just headed through the door on the left towards the larder. It seems like hovering in front of the dresser in there. I'm not sure what it's after, but it hasn't attacked anyone, and it doesn't make the milk go sour, so I suppose things could be worse. The secret exit or entrance. Only two people besides the king have ever known of its existence. I'm one, and Jasper was the other. We were boys, but we would often get up to no good. We hatched a plan to sneak into the king's chambers, but he discovered it and reprimanded us severely. Truly, those were happy times. Jasper and I made a solemn vow that we would protect the kingdom together, and I truly believe we would. No matter, now we are here, and that shade must have led us here for a reason. Trying to tell me something. Let's go to Jasper's old room. There's something I need to see. Wait. So it led us there. We need to go back to Jasper's room. Oh. So it's already here. So we weren't supposed to go into it. There it is. And there's a book. Well-worn journal. The entries are written in a neat hand. It is a month now since Hendrik returned from his training to Porto Valor. In that short time, he has grown tall. His bearing is now very much that of a knight. asked that he spar with me, but I was no match for him. No longer is he merely physically stronger. His sword skills have been honed to an extraordinary degree. Extraordinary, whatever. But it was not his blows that hurt me most. No, it was the way he reached out his hand with a smile to help me up after he knocked me to the ground, just like he did when we were children. While he was training, I was not idle. I threw myself into my studies, devouring tome after tome on military strategy, but it was never enough. Yet again, he has surpassed me. We vowed to serve and protect this kingdom together, but perhaps he has forgotten this. Or does he view it as a childish promise best consigned to the past with the memories of all we shared? But I have not forgotten. I still imagine us fighting alongside the king to defend the honor of Heliodor. I will not let that dream die. I will do all that I can to make it a reality. This is Jasper's journal. He writes what his pride would never allow him to say. I must confess I had no idea that this is how he felt. I see now that the darkness that consumed his heart had begun to gather much sooner than I cared to realize. I see now how my actions must have hurt him. If I'm not mistaken, the apparition will appear next in the banqueting hall. Might I request that we go there and see if my intuition is correct? So, we're just... Wait, banqueting hall. That's where we just came from, wasn't it? No, is this the dining hall? Like this way? Oh, it's directly in the middle. Is he gonna return?
It has been years now, since that fateful day, when the darkness first descended and tragedy befell Dundrasil, your home. Jasper and I stood together, at the head of the force that succeeded in driving back the monsters and escorting King Carnelian to safety. Little did we know that the man we strove so hard to protect had already been possessed by the fiend Mordegon. Upon our return, His Majesty made me a general for my deeds that day. But I did not rescue him alone. Without Jasper's bravery, all would have been lost. I urged the king to recognize my old friend's valor, but he paid me no heed. Jasper was not rewarded for his bravery. He was ignored, ostracized. This must have been Mordegon's plan all along. To wound Jasper, let the darkness fester in his heart, then use that resentment for his own ends. Why could I not see what my master had become? And why was I so blind to the darkness consuming Jasper's soul? It is you. Come. We must see where it leads us next. I sense it has something important to tell us.
I'm curious as to what's gonna happen. Because... Mordegon's dead. And the king has been freed. If not, this might just be it might just be a story for Hendrik and Jasper to acknowledge, for Hendrik to finally acknowledge Jasper, or apologize, or whatever. I just wonder what will we get for it? Wait a minute. No. If we'll get anything for it. We may not get anything for it. Gonna go out on the balcony. That's a dead end here. Already been out here, gotten what there was to get, so let's see what's gonna happen now.
We sparred here back when we were young. Jasper, show yourself.
Okay. I was sitting here
Say
thinking,
those the monsters take before they've finished their business in this life come back as bitter black spirits. Looks like that's what we're dealing with here. Aye, it's Jasper like as not.
I was about to say, I thought this was gonna be a story of them finally putting their differences aside, but it looks like
Why did this happen to me?
we're gonna have to fight him again.
I'm sensing a horrible, ugly hatred. Careful, everyone.
I don't usually make it my business to fight vengeful spirits, but something tells me we don't have much choice. Let's do this.
This is not your fight. I must face him alone.
What?
Hendrik, that's not the man you knew. It's nothing more than the darkness he left behind him.
A darkness I helped create. A darkness I must destroy. Alone.
Maybe this is just a
Let us bring
cutscene.
this to an end.
No, that's probably not the case.
Come, Jasper. It is time at last.
I wonder how this will play out, though. I don't feel too. Unless he just doesn't
Jasper,
have.
I must put an end to your suffering. Once and for all.
Let's just see. Okay, I definitely did a lot more damage than he did. Alright, this may not be so bad. Darkness flows forth from Jasper's body. But now, he's transformed. I mean, I'm still...
So far.
Ugh. How you looking? Come on now.
So this is the power of the darkness.
I can heal myself a little bit. Hendrik does have a few healing moves, but hopefully we won't need that. Critical hit would come in handy. Power of Darkness leaves Jasper's body. Returns to his former form. He's looking tired.
Jasper, can you hear me?
I wonder how much longer this is going to take.
Will we truly once allies? My voice no longer reaches him.
He's hurting himself.
I am partially to blame.
also my duty to end it.
Getting tired.
Drink.
Your pain ends now.
And he's gone. Uh-oh. Reverted me to his regular armor.
Again, you outdo me. Again, you leave me behind. The more you bathed in glory, the more brightly you shone.
It's the same thing he said
more
in the other
I
timeline.
receded into shadow. Do you know what it was that I always wanted? I wanted to be like you.
Jasper, you speak of surpassing me, but in truth it was I who always followed in your wake. I was robbed of my home, my family. I was alone. You were the one who spurred me on in their place, the light that guided me.
You are the same sentimental fool as ever, I see. You do remember that I betrayed you?
How could I forget? I am indeed a fool, but not for that. For not seeing before it was too late. If I had spoken to you, if I had listened, perhaps I could have saved you.
You knew. You always knew. We were born two very different souls. It was that difference that brought us together. As your light grew brighter, mine could only blacken in response. And before I knew it, I felt more kinship with the denizens of the dark you battled so righteously than I did with my own kind. The lure of evil grew, and before I knew it, I had passed the point of no return. I saw then what Mordegon saw, the beauty in the blackness. Shed no tears for me. I seek no sympathy. All I ask is that you answer one question. Do you still consider me your comrade and companion?
Always, friend.
How long I have waited to hear those words. Do you remember the pact we made as boys? Come. It is time we made good on our promise. The two-headed eagle cannot fly with just one wing. From this day forth, my spirit shall stand alongside yours. We will never be apart again.
I thought that was gonna happen. Just the why they put him in his old armor. So So will this be even stronger armor?
That's one heck of a suit of armor. But then those two always were quite the combination.
Forgive my self-indulgence. But know that I have not forgotten my pledge. I shall be... No. We shall be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companions. My oldest friend and I. Together.
Which is interesting. He basically said, look, I'm not sorry for everything I did. Like, I don't, like...
Though it was long in coming. Far too
But
long.
in a way, he's kind of trying to make up for it now. After he's dead. But he still wants to still be the hero for their kingdom. So can we not take the sword? I guess it's gonna mostly just be there for as a grave. Alright, so hold on now, because I want to see Hendrik's got this new armor. No, that one's stronger. We'll equip it, but we'll change his visual. Yeah, it's still gonna stick. Maybe he has to wear that one now. Oh well. It's fine.